Exhale, arms to a T, little tick-tock of those ribs side to side. Right arm reaches up and down. Just gonna warm up. Up, down. Now just push across and open, push. Start to move those knees, little bending side to side. Hold to the left, little push, pull. Twist out that core. Big inhale, open those arms wide. We lift, lower, in and out. Left arm will reach high. Start to shift side to side. Now push across and open. It's a little shift of that body weight side to side. Hold to the right, little push pull right here. Pull that belly in. Both arms are gonna rainbow up and side. Just big rainbows. You can pivot your feet if that feels better. One more right, one more left. We squat and scoot. Hold little pulses here, arms out, reach out. Ooh, it's nice to move. Hold forward, just hold. Pull the belly to the spine, weights to the heels, relax those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, arms out wide. We come in and out. Side to side. Stay to the right. Hold right here. Narrow your chair. Squat. Reach out. We hold. 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn to the left. Take a big breath in. Exhale, roll down. Hold right here. Big inhale, roll up. Stack the spine. Arms reach to the sky. Exhale, roll down. Hold. Inhale, roll up. One more time. Exhale, roll down. Walk out to your plank. High plank. Shoulders over wrists. Heels over the ball of the feet. Draw the navel to the spine. We're just holding. Right here. 3, 2. Hips are gonna pike to a down dog. Drop one heel, then the other. You're bending your knees, alternating. Heads between the biceps, tailbones to the sky. Come to stillness in your down dog pike. Big breath here. We're gonna come back to our plank. Right knees coming down under the hips. Left leg is going to lift and lower. So squeeze up. Now we'll do a little combo move. The leg lifts, toe comes down, right knee lifts. Tap it down. So left leg lifts, right knee pulls in. Go slow. Use your core. Next time the knee is lifted, we hold, just hold. Little pulse up, little crunch up. Lift, lift, use your core. 3, 2, step back to your plank. We hold. Hold your plank. Lengthen that spine. Extend Bend the neck long, crown of the head shining forward. 3, 2, left knee comes down under the hip. We lift and lower, right side. Nice wide fingers. You're kind of gripping those finger pads down on the floor. Whole hand is active. Three, 2, 1 more lift. Toes are down. Left knee lifts. Then the leg lifts. Knee lift. Leg lift. Just a little alternating. Leg lift. Ab crunch. Getting right after it today. Hold the knee up right here. We hold. Hold. 5, 4, 3. Step back to plank. Hike your hips. Walk towards your feet. Hold in your forward fold. Maybe circle out those wrists a few times. Bend the knees as much as you need. Then we'll roll up all the way. Take a big breath in. Exhale, roll right back down. Walk out to your plank. We're holding one last time. 5, 4, 3. Knees come down, hips back. Child's pose or shell stretch. I'm gonna take off my socks. They're making me slip. So just be careful. We're gonna bring the light weights to the top of your mat. Just have them handy. Come back to your tabletop, nice flat back, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Take a big breath in. We're going to drop the scapula, sternum down through the arms, and then push up through the scapula. So it's a little sternum drop and press up. So just the upper body around the shoulders is working. Lower down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, press up. Lower down, squeeze between the shoulder blades, press up. One more time, drop the sternum down. Exhale, press up. Great job. Grabbing one light weight, right hand, thumb is up, we lift and lower. Start to pull that belly to the spine. Think of a nice flat back pressing against the ceiling. The weight's going to want to shift in that left side. See if you can even it out. We hold up in 3, 2, hold the right arm up, extend the left toes long. You're going to have to use more core. We're going to pull the weight to the shoulder and extend. So it's a pull and a push. The back is nice and long. The neck is nice and long. Belly's pulling up and in. That weight slides to the shoulder and extends. Elbows graze the ribs. We have 3, 2, hold the weight at the shoulder. We're going to fly out to the side and curl it in. So it's a little bicep curl with a fly. Curl the weight to the heart as you come under and then open like in a fly. Stay here or lift the opposite leg off the mat. So it's a fly and a little bitty curl. Fly and a curl. Squeeze that left glute. Core's pulling up off the mat. 3, 2, 1 more fly. Hold your curl. Bring the elbow in. Palm is open. Full bicep curls right here, or as much as you can. Tap the floor and lift. Tap the floor and lift. Think about that left leg. Flex the heel. We're going to curl and bend with the arm. Pull that belly up and in. Nice long neck. Keep breathing. That left leg lifted. Curl, bend, curl, bend. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring the right forearm down. Keep the left leg lifted. We're going to bend the knee, slightly opening the hip. We're going to lift and lower, just right at hip height. It's about an inch up, inch down, inch up, inch down. The knee and hip bone are facing out. Foot is flexed. Lift, lower. 3, 2. Now we do one lift, one knee to tricep. One lift, knee to tricep. We lift and tricep. Lift so the knee comes back behind on the lift. You crunch it in tricep. We have 3, 2. Last one. Hold the leg up. We're going to bring the right hand down and take the right foot off the mat. So you're coming open to a modified side plank, grabbing one of your weights. Right toe comes behind you. There you go. Left toes are extended, and then you open that left arm. Bring the weight to the shoulder. Left toe can be down or lifted, up to you. We're going to extend the weight actually out from your shoulder to the gray wall. So you're pointing towards the back of the room. Gray wall. You're reaching towards the gray wall. Then you're going to lower the arm to the chest and lift back to the shoulder. Lower and lift. There you go. So it's like a fly, but you're pointing to the gray wall. So mostly straight arm. You should feel your chest. Core holding you upright. That left leg can be lifted or anchored down for support. We lift and lower. Pull that belly in. If you feel super unsteady, the farther you get that right foot behind you, the more stable you'll feel. 3, 2. Last one. The weight's going to come over the shoulder so you're big and open like a T. That left leg is either down or lifted. Now we're going to bring pinky to your hip and come back to the shoulder. Pinky to the hip, back to the shoulder. Pinky to the hip, back to the shoulder. You can make it smaller if the shoulder is not so happy. And you can put the weight down and just move the arm. You're feeling that right glute. You're feeling the core to hold you up. You're doing your arm work too. Yeah, full body. 3, 2. Last one. Great job. Turn back towards your tabletop. Put the weight down and shift your hips a little side to side. We're going to reset, starting over. Come back to your tabletop. Draw the belly to the spine. Shoulders are right over the wrists, hips are over the knees. We're doing those scapula push-ups. You're going to lower the sternum down, shrugging your shoulders, squeezing them back in together, and then you're pushing, puffing up the back. It's just a lower and a lift. It's a lower of the sternum, those shoulder blades squeeze together. Really good for shoulder mobility if you have a frozen shoulder. Drop it down, push it up. We have 3, 2, 1 more down, puff it up. Great job. Left hand grabs the weight, thumb is up. You're going to lift and lower left arm. Pull that belly to the spine. Legs are down to start. Keep the neck nice and long. Lift, lower. So you always modify by putting weights down or making the range of motion a little bit smaller. Listen to your body always. Lift, lower. We have 3, 2. Last one, the weight comes to the shoulder. You're going to extend the right toes to the back of the mat. We punch forward, pull it back. So just that left arm is moving from the shoulder, like a shoulder press. Push and pull. Draw the navel to the spine. You feel a little more instability with that right leg out. Push and pull. We have 3, 2. Last one, hold the weight to the shoulder, lift the right leg. We're going to fly to the left and curl under the body. So it's a little fly and a curl. Fly, curl towards your sternum. You're testing your balance with that right leg up. Squeeze the glute. Pull the belly in. Keep breathing. So it's a fly to the left, a curl under the body. We have 3, 2. One more. You're going to face your palm forward, elbows in. It's just that bicep curl right here. Add the knee bend. Bend and extend with the leg if you want. Curl, extend. Curl, extend. That right stays lifted best you can. Curl and lift. 3, 2. Last one. Your left forearm's coming down to the mat. You're going to bend the right knee. It's slightly out to the side. The hip is lifted. It's a little lift, little lower of that right leg, right at your highest point, hip level. If you think about it, your hip bone and knee are in the same line. It's a little lift, lower. Squeeze up as you lift. Flex the foot. Now we add 1 lift, 1 knee to tricep. Knee comes back. We lift. Knee to tricep and lift. Knee to tricep and lift. So we added a crunch and a lift. We have 3, 2. Last one. You're going to extend the right toes to the back of your mat. You're going to let the left knee or foot come off the back behind you. We're coming to that modified side plank. The arm is straight out from the shoulder in front of you. You should feel your core activate. We're just going to press down and open. That left leg's or right leg's lifted if you want the challenge. Pull the belly in. Power through that lifted leg or extended leg. You're thinking of lengthening. We have 3, 2, 1 more. Bring the weight above the shoulder. Pinky's gonna come down and up right along the side of the body. That right leg can be lifted or toe down. You're feeling left glute. You're feeling your core hold you up. We're working that right arm. Keep breathing. We have 3, 2, last one. Great job. Take a child's pose, shell stretch. We're gonna grab our loop. If you have it, it's gonna go on your thighs. we're gonna be seated, but I'm gonna turn towards the mirror so you can see me. Whew. All right. We're gonna come onto our back. Weights are in both hands. You're gonna lift your knees right above the hips and bring your feet together. So you can have a flexed foot just squeezing the heel, or the whole foot can be pressing the other foot. We're gonna do a chest press and then a little butterfly the knees. So you're gonna one press, one the knees press against the band and open. So it's a press out and a press up. The heels or the feet stay together. You're just moving the knees wider. Feeling core, low abs, pelvic floor muscles engaging. Tuck the ribs down into the mat. Pull the belly to the spine. One chest press, one butterfly. One chest press, one butterfly. So you can always get rid of the weight and just move. You can always get rid of the loop and just move. We're just moving today. That's the big thing. One more combo. Now just chest press. Hold the legs steady. Don't let those knees come together. Squeeze the heels. We're just holding the legs isometrically the best you can with a chest press. Up, down, up, down. 3, 2, one more press. We're going to keep the arms lifted right above the chest. You're going to tap your heels down wide and bring the heels back together. So it's a tap down wide, come back together. You're keeping a slight bend in the knee. You're keeping a flex in the foot. You don't have to tap all the way down to the mat, but you're pressing out on the band when the heels come down to the mat until their knees are lifted over the hips. Arms are just holding steady. They help you engage your core. Press the shoulders into the mat. Press the ribs into the mat. It's out, back in. Out, tap, back in. We have 3, 2, last one. Great job. All right, let the knees and feet come together. You're in a more parallel position. Everything's zipped up in center. You're gonna alternate fly. So the left arm's gonna open, come back to center, right arm open. We're just holding these over the hips, pulling the belly to the spine, squeezing your power to center as you alternate fly. Down and up. Three more each side. 2. One more, left and right, or right and left, whichever you're doing. Right hand's gonna come alongside of the body. The weight comes down. Just the left arm has the weight. You're gonna go back to the fly, but you're gonna let your knees slightly rock to the right, opposite the arm, and then you bring it back to center. You're gonna feel a little rocking of the low back coming onto that right hip. Then pull everything back to center. So it's a fly with the arms and a little knee dip on the right side. Let the right hand be your kickstand. It's not a big movement, but you want to feel the core draw the knees back in as you fly that arm back in. Upper body and lower body are slightly moving in opposition. Every time you bring the arm and legs to center, think exhale, belly to spine. We have 3, 2, One more. Back to center, heels together, toes wide. Narrow chest press so the pinkies are facing your legs, thumbs are facing the shoulders, palms are in. We're gonna press down and up, butterfly those knees. Down, up, open those knees. You're resisting against the loop. So it's one narrow chest press, one butterfly. One chest press, one fly. Use your core to stabilize. Use your breath on the effort. We have 3. One press, one fly. 2. One more press, one more knee butterfly. Bring the knees together. Actually hold the weight above the chest. We're doing that wide heel tap out, draw in. Wide tap out, draw in. You go at your pace with your breath. You don't have to touch the mat. You want to feel the core engage. You want to feel the outer glutes activate to open the legs and close. Arms are holding steady over the chest. You can always put the weights down. They give you feedback though as to how steady you are by how steady they are. Heel tap and lift. We have 3, 2, one more. Back to center, zip the legs up. We're gonna do that fly. Right arm will open, center, left arm open, center. So as just the arms are moving, knees are over hips, ribs are pressing down into the mat, belly's pulling in. Alternate your fly. Three more. One more each side. Last one each side. Left arm comes down, weight comes down. You're gonna fly with the right arm as the knees dip to the left, and then you come back to center. You always feel a point of contact at the low back and hip. That opposite hip is gonna turn and pull the knees down and up. It's a little fly and a knee dip. They're moving at the same time, and then you pull it all back to center. A little fly, knee dip. Right oblique is working hard. We have 3, 2. Last one. Great job. Put both weights down. We're going to take the loop off and come to standing. So go slow. Bend your knees, grab your weights. You guys probably wondered when we get here. All right. We're going to do a staggered squat, so the right heel is going to kickstand. Both knees and toes are facing forward about hip distance. Weights just like you're holding suitcases in both hands. We're going to stagger squat and lift. It's a straight down and a straight up. You'll feel most of your weight on that left side. Pull the belly to the spine. Keep the chest lifted. Slide down and up. You decide how far you bend. We hold in 3, 2, hold curls. Weights in that left side, light on the right. Pull the belly, nice flat spine. Think of squeezing those shoulder blades together. Little bitty hammer curls. 3, 2, last one, keeping a 90-degree bend at the knee, or at the elbow. We're gonna lift that right knee. L raise right here with that knee up. You can always have the toe down for balance. Find something not moving to stare at. Brace that core. 3, 2, last one. Hold the elbows up, flip the palms up. All right, we're gonna kick and shoulder press. So your body wants to lean down into that left hip. You're squeezing the left side, the quad, the glute, and you're thinking of lifting up out of that left side. Trying to keep the torso, ooh, that's a bad lean, right above the hips. We have 3, 2, last one. Weights come to the heart. We're stepping out, side squat. Stay low, tap in, out, come together. So it's a side, tap in, out, together, side, out, in, together, side, together. Burning out that left side. One more. We stand right here, pinkies are up. Right leg's gonna lift as we pinky lift. So back to balance challenge on that left side. Zip up your core. Use your breath. Three, 2, last one. Right toes are staggered. This time we deadlift. So you have a soft bend in the knees. You're gonna hinge straight from the hip. Booty goes way back. And you squeeze up. 3, 2, here we go. Slide down the leg. You wanna think of extending that spine. Engage your core, really pull it in. Hug that spine. As you lower and lift. The reason I love Pilates is it flows from move to move like yoga. And you know yoga's got my heart, so there we go. Booty goes way back. 3, 2, hold the hinge right here, wide elbow rows. So we're still most of the weights in that left standing leg, just the toe down on that right side. We have 3, 2, one more. Stand tall, shake out that left side. All right, we're gonna do it again. Right standing leg. Left toes are staggered. Heel is up. So it's a low squat, as low as you can go. Straight down and up. Knees go forward. 3, 2, here we go. Lower and lift. Chest stays upright. Squeeze those shoulders back in together. Belly's pulling up and in. Weight's mostly on that right side. It's almost like a single leg squat. We hold in 3, 2. Now we hold hammer curls right here. So squeeze those shoulders back in together. Pull that belly way in. More weight on the right than the left. Stay low if you can. We have 3, 2. Last one. We're gonna lift the left knee. Elbow bends, 90 degrees, L raise. Test your balance. You're always thinking lifting up out of that right hip. Nice tall spine, core engaged. So good for our brain too. We have 3, 2. Hold the elbows up. Rotate the palms up. We shoulder press with a kick. Doesn't have to be big. It's more about practicing stability, anchoring to your core. Lifting up out of that right hip, best you can. We have 3, 2. Last one. Ooh, I forgot what we did next. It was to the side, right, I think. I don't know, we're gonna do it. Pinkies up. We're gonna lift that leg to the side. Yeah. And we do our deadlift. Three, 2. Last one, weights come to the heart. We're gonna do that side squat. In, out, stand tall. Side squat, in, out, stand tall. So I might have changed the order, that's okay. Squat, in, out, stand. Feel that right glute kick in. 3, 2. Last one. We'll bring that left heel or left toe down. Deadlift, so it's a hinge at the hips. The legs are just slightly soft kneed. When you're ready, 3, 2, hinge way back. It's almost like you're trying to reach your booty to the back wall. Keep your shoulders pulling back in together. Keep that core engaged, hugging that spine nice and tight. Booty way back. Squeeze up. We hold in 3, 2. Hold the hinge right here. Wide row. Booty goes back, nice flat spine. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Three, 2. Last one. Great job. All right. Pinkies are in. We're just gonna go around the world. So you can make it big. You can make it smaller if that feels better. Big, so the elbows stay rounded. We're moving with the legs. Three, two, hold low, bring the arms down, palms are facing in. It's a little upright row. Stay low, in your wide V, those knees go wide, core is engaged. Stay here, or right heel, left heel, up to you. Three more. 3, 2, one more right. Hold the left heel up. Just hold, just hold. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna turn to a lunge. Facing the side mirror. All right. You're gonna curl to bend. Press to extend both legs and arms. Curl and press. Both knees are bending as you lunge down. Both legs are extending as you lift the arms overhead. You can go slow at your own pace. Don't forget your core. Three, 2, one more. Hold right here. You're gonna hinge your heart slightly, your chest over that front thigh. We're gonna pinky lift, straight arm, squeeze those shoulder blades together. So it's like you could jump forward, weights in that left leg, right leg's getting ready to push off. Pinky lifts. 3, 2, last one. Weights to the heart. We're going to open back to that wide V, toes out, heels in. Back to that around the world. Smaller, big. 3, 2, here we go. Down. One more side, then a little core. We're done. I'll be here Wednesday, Thursday next week. I have to work at the hospital Monday, Tuesday. 3, 2, the last one, hold low, upright rows. Hold your squat, knees stay wide, belly's in, add the heels, right and left, stay low. One more left. Hold the right heel up, we just hold, sink and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're pivoting to a lunge. Right foot forward, facing the gym. Palm up this time. We're gonna curl to bend and just punch up to extend. So it's a little curl, punch. Curl and punch. A little slower, but that's okay. Curl and then a punch up. Palms stay in. Let them shake. Let them burn. hinge your chest over that right thigh. You're in that takeoff position. Palms are down, little bitty pulses right here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull the belly to the spine. Weights in that right side. 3, 2, last one. Maybe back in center. All right. Let's come down to our mat. I was like, what are we doing? All right, you don't need your loop, but if you want to do the loop, grab the loop. Going back above the knees. All right. We're going to actually come onto our right side, so we're all facing the front. You're going to have one weight in the top arm. Right elbow is under the shoulder. You're going to think of drawing that shoulder back into its socket, lifting up with the right ribs off of the floor. Feet are stacked, knees are stacked, hips are stacked. Weights just resting in your left hand. We're going to lift our heels and we're going to open, close, clamshell. All right. If the heels lifted is too much, heels can be down in clamshell. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you rotate the palm up. The elbow stays anchored to your side. It's just that little external rotation, open, close, both arm and leg. You're squeezing that heel together like we did from the core. 3, 2, last one. We're putting the weight down. You're going to reach your left arm in front of you and extend the left leg behind. So you're going to make a diagonal line, slightly leaning over your mat. Pull the knee in and reach back. Pull in. So it's like a diagonal reach back with that leg. You can get rid of the loop if you hate it. You're thinking of a little crunch and a leg extension. Crunch, leg extension. Crunch. We hold in 3, 2. Hold the arm and leg, little leg lifts right here to finish. Baby diagonal, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Rolling onto our belly, you don't need any weights. Forearms are down kind of at a diagonal. You're either resting your chin on stacked hands or the forehead, whichever feels better. You're going to tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly to the spine, bring your heels together. And we're just going to punch the heels up, down, heels up, down. So you're squeezing those glutes to lift the thighs off the mat. As you lift, the tailbone slightly tucked under. Upper body still, just the thighs are lifting. It may be minor. May just be a weight shift off the mat as you squeeze those glutes. Squeeze the heels together, squeeze those glutes. Up, up and squeeze, up and squeeze. 3, 2, last one. Great job. Bring your hands down next to you. Put your toes down on the mat. We're going to come to tabletop and then just reach the hips back, extending the spine and shell stretch. House pose. One more side. We'll swing around, left forearm down. Stack your hips. Stack your knees. One weight if you did it on the first. So this left shoulder, you're rolling it back into its socket. You're lifting up, out with the left obliques, not sinking in, lifting up and out. Belly's in, heels are lifted if you want. Open, close. Stay right here or add the arm. Up to you. Keep pulling that navel to the spine. Keep lifting out of the bottom arm. Feet can be up or down. Hopefully you're shaking like V. Three, two, last one. Weights coming down. We're extending right arm in front, right leg at a diagonal slightly behind the hip. We crunch in, diagonal extend, crunch, diagonal reach, crunch, diagonal reach. So the leg is pressing back as you extend. Full body, core is engaged. Arm and legs moving together. One more. Now we hold. Little baby leg lifts to finish. Point your toe, reach the back corner. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Great job. Just swing your legs around. Come onto your back. Don't worry about the band. It can come off or stay. Bring the knees to tabletop. Arms are down by your side. We're going to finish with the Pilates 100. So take a big inhale. Drive ribs to spine or down to the mat. Belly to the spine. Arms are right by your hips. Take a big inhale. Exhale. We're going to ab curl and pump the arms. So we're holding an ab curl with a pump. Knees are staying over the hips to start. And you're breathing long inhales and exhales to a count of 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Hold the knees bent or maybe extend to the ceiling and keep pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. One last change with the legs, lower at a diagonal. Keep curling, keep pumping, breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Lower head and shoulders down, hug those knees in. Grab your loop off the legs. Plant the feet down to the mat and just windshield wiper them side to side. Let the legs fall to the right. Inhale your arms overhead, gently grab the left wrist and draw it up and over to the right. So you kind of feel a stretch down that whole left side body all the way down to the knee. And we'll come back to center. Bring the knees up. Let the knees fall to the left. Inhale your arms overhead. Gently grab the right wrist. Draw it up and slightly over to the left. Feeling a stretch down the whole front right body. Come back to center. Knees lift. Hands to the back of the thigh. Roll forward and back a couple times. Roll yourself up. We'll face forward. Take a big open palm. Bring the left arm across. Look over that left shoulder. Draw the body away from the left. Take a big breath here. And exhale. Left arm to the sky. Draw the elbow back. Side bend. Another big open. Right arm across. Look to the right. Draw the body away. twist, bend the elbow, draw it back, side bend. One more. Hands behind the back.